Hi there guys, welcome to Dino's World. Today I bring you the most reliable, the most fuel efficient and the best selling 150cc motorcycle currently available in our market, which is the Yamaha FZS. This has been the best selling motorcycle for Yamaha. It has been a comeback motorcycle for Yamaha since 2016 or something. I mean, the FZ and the R15 made such a huge impact in our market that the rest of the manufacturers had to get back to their drawing boards to get something significant to take them head on. Anyway, now we are looking at the FZS 2025 model. This is the hybrid engine model. So what is so hybrid about this, and what are the features they've included it to call it actually a hybrid? We're going to find out. And has it impacted the overall fuel efficiency, the refinement, the performance of the vehicle? We're going to find out that as well in the ride impression. Without further ado, first an overview and then the ride feedback. Let's get started. So the FZS, as I told you, has been the breadwinner for Yamaha. It has been one of the best selling motorcycles, not only for Yamaha but also in the entire 150cc segment, making it the most reliable option for all of us who are looking for a no nonsense, reliable commuter that is not going to let you down at any cost. I mean, Yamaha and their engines last you a lifetime. I mean, my uncle owns a Yamaha Crux which is more than 20 years old and it still starts with a single kick. So that says about the durability. And some of the guys who own the first gen FZ have refused to sell it because they say there's nothing like it still in the market which will satiate their appetite for comfort or that muscle bike feeling, or the proper street fighter, naked street fighter, lord of the streets kind of feeling with which the bike entered the market. Anyway, long story short, now getting back to the present, the 2025 model is here. It is called the hybrid engine or hybrid model. So what is so hybrid about it? You get a SMG or smart generator motor with a dedicated smart generator control unit, which enables functions like automatic start-stop system. You have silent start mechanism and easy start mechanism with a single push start. So as you can see, very silent start, single press start. Give you the exhaust note. The short and stubby exhaust still sounds really cool. Again, defining the core of the tech, you have the blue core hybrid tech that is defining Yamaha's engine technology, which optimizes combustion efficiency to offer best of both worlds. I mean, giving you good amount of mileage without having to compromise on good power and pickup. Now talking about the engine, powering the bike is a 149cc single cylinder air cooled 2 valve SOHC engine, and this is the hybrid engine. That's why you have a special blue color treatment to that. It puts out the same 12.4 PS of max power and 13.3 Newton meters of max torque. Comes with a 5-speed gearbox. You have chunky 41mm telescopic forks up front. You have LED lighting with LED DRLs. The styling element happened last year itself. You have a dual throttle cable for seamless, consistent, instant throttle response and good torque delivery. You also have a hazard light switch which lights up all 4 indicators, especially while riding through foggy conditions and rainy conditions, or while doing some highway touring. And if you come to a standstill for a water break, you can turn on the hazards when you're stopping in the middle of the highway. And integrated turn blinkers is a good idea, because what happens with this stem sticking out, there is a tendency of breakage very easily. And so a lot of customers have always vouched for or voted for integrated turn blinkers such that they don't break off all that easily. Now at the back, so we still get these long stem turn blinkers. The premium quality and look absolutely stunning. But going forward, I think if Yamaha integrates the turn blinkers, I think the customers would be a lot more happy, because this keeps coming off while traveling in chock-a-block bumper-to-bumper traffic, where someone can bump into you more effortlessly. Then the most important inclusion is the color TFT. There is no other bike in this category that offers a beautiful color TFT as this one. It gets single channel ABS, it has traction control, and you have fuel gauge right over here, rev counter, speedometer, clock, trip meter, and other. You have instant fuel economy, average speed, odometer, trip 1, trip 2. Here you have trip F, instant, average fuel economy, average speed, odometer, and all those things. Now going into the main menu. Now here you have joystick controls to allow you to navigate through the user interface. That makes it easier. Also the switch gear is of much better quality. See, even the turn blinker has a good clicky sound to it. So some of the bikes don't get that. Now simple features such as this helps you understand whether the turn blinker is engaged or not. So that helps because of the clicky sound and the tactile feedback that you get. Now getting into the main menu, you have controls for music, navigation. Yes, this does offer Bluetooth connectivity and turn-by-turn navigation. That's another kind of really good feature to have on board for a bike in this price range and this segment. Traction control, you can turn on and turn off at the flick of a switch. Now it is on, now it is off. So once it's off, it's in orange here, and same thing shows up in the main console as well. Yeah, I have to just make sure that this thing is legible. I'll turn it on for now. Then you have the shift indicator. You can set it up at around 6000 RPM if you want to optimize mileage. Theme select, you have different themes. So this one is another theme. So this one has the gear position indicator, the speedometer, the clock, the fuel gauge, and the trip meter with the traction control. This thing, whether it's on or off. Now once you turn it on, this is the throttle this thing modulation. So just for a refresh, if you want to change the theme, you can change the theme. That's always good to have on board. But for now, we'll set it back to the regular theme. You have clock and other units as well. So this is undeniably one of the best looking TFT consoles. A 13-liter tank, 780mm seat height, 165mm ground clearance, adequate amount of ground clearance you need not worry about, a good quality center stand, a short stubby exhaust, 140 section radial rear tire from C8 to offer good road grip, single channel ABS, yes it gets single channel ABS, 282mm disc up front, disc brake at the back. Now if you think that the sensor here is ABS sensor, no it is not, it is primarily a speed sensor to prevent rear wheel lift off. So it is for RLP purpose, and RLP means rear wheel lift off protection, and also to allow the ABS unit to gather info from both the wheels and disperse the braking energy. And yeah, that concludes it. Yeah, 13-liter tank, 780mm seat height makes it most accessible. So this is the lightest bike in the 150cc class, weighing in at just 138 kilos. So that makes things easier for flickability, maneuverability, usability. You don't get tired after riding it through the chock-a-block city traffic because it is not heavy to wear you down. Similarly, it's a safer bet for women folks, lady riders who don't want heavy, bulky motorcycles. They don't want to suffer with that. They want a lighter motorcycle which they can handle easily in the traffic or while touring. I think this is a good bike to start with. So that wraps up the overview of the FZS Hybrid technologies. As I told you, this SMG smart motor generator has an assist function which kind of assists the overall engine when it's coasting, slightly improving the mileage. Same thing works for Fascino or the Razor Dart which I own. It is not something like brake energy regeneration or something that has a strong impact, but it does offer a minimal impact in trying to optimize fuel efficiency overall by offering an assist function. Okay, now talking about the ride impression. How does the FZS fare in real world conditions post the hybrid update? Now the refinement is better. The engine response is better, the torque delivery is better, it feels a little more peppier in the lower RPM. Yes, it's the same engine, same power and torque. You have the same 149cc single cylinder air cooled engine, SOHC layout that puts out 12.4 PS and 13.3 Newton meters of torque, 5-speed gearbox. But the state of tune matters, and that is where the FZS 2025 hybrid model really comes alive. It feels a little more peppy, especially in the low to mid range, and that is where the fun is. For the FZS, it is not a top end machine. It is primarily the sweet spot. If you're at least cruising on the highway, it's around 90 to 95. Beyond that or beyond 100, it starts feeling a little too strained. And even to get a good balance of mileage and performance, I think it's better you keep your vehicle between 80 to 90. But still, if you want to optimize maximum mileage, top gear around 55 to 60 is the best way to extract maximum mileage out of your this thing with minimal throttle inputs, not violent throttle inputs, very linear and linear throttle inputs instead of whacking the throttle wide open. And comfort and ergonomics, again I feel the handlebar risers or the handlebar slightly wider now. You sit very, very comfortable. Clutch pull is very, very light, so it's effortless, fatigue free riding experience, and comfortable seat to add to that. Comfortable riding posture, so ergonomics are well sorted with a perfectly established rider's triangle. Foot pegs are perfectly positioned such that you don't feel strained after long rides. And then the tires, the 140 section rear tire offers good road grip. It's a radial rear tire, offers good grip even on wet surfaces, and adequate amount of ground clearance. And the design, the overall factor, the muscle bike factor with which FZ was launched has been retained with a muscular tank, so that feels satisfactory as well. And refinement, as I keep telling you, has improved with time. It keeps getting better, and with this hybrid technology they fine-tuned it even better, so that peppy throttle response combined with butter smooth refinement with zero vibrations makes for a fabulous city ride, a completely fatigue free and enjoyable city ride. And that's where this FZ or FZS shines brighter than ever. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Price is around 1,44,900 ex showroom. If you think the pricing is kind of okay-ish, or do you think it's a little too high, feel free to comment below. And what is your preference? Would you prefer this or something else in this price range, and why? Have you ridden the hybrid variant? Have you felt the difference? Do you like Yamaha including features like color TFT console, traction control and all in the 150cc class, and making it the ultimate commuter, or do you prefer something else in the portfolio? Feel free to comment below as to what you expect from Yamaha in the 150cc class, be it from the FZ or some other model that you expect to be launched soon. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Until then, take care, God bless, and ride safe.